The political battle between the BJP-led centre and the Trinamool government of Mamata Banerjee in Bengal seems to have reached a new high, with the sudden calling in of Chief Secretary Alapan Bandyopadhyay to report at the North Block by the 31st of May. According to some senior IAS officers, this seemed more of a political vendetta than a routine transfer. According to the rule of the DOPT, or Department of Planning and Training Rule 6-1 of the IAS Rules 1954, an officer may, with the concurrence of the state governments concerned and the central government, be deputed for service under the central government or another state government. It, however, adds, provided that in case of any disagreement, the matter shall be decided by the central government and the state government or state governments concerned shall give effect to the decision of the central government. According to Vappala Balachandran, former Special Secretary, Cabinet Secretariat, the order is not only unprecedented but also vindictive. Legally speaking, it is the centre that holds ultimate control, but there is also a custom that an officer will not be deputed against his or her own will. This order is unilateral and an awkward step unbecoming of the central government, especially after they gave due extension. Former Union Culture Secretary and Prasar Bharati CEO, Jawahar Sircar, questioned the political motive and considered it as an act of revenge. He said, the procedure is to advertise vacancy, not done. Call for options, not done. State recommends his options, not done. Officer gives his options to go, not done. State then recommends his options, not done. Officer's name features in the central eligibility panel, not known, and finally, state has to release, not done. Until then, it is not legal and procedurally correct. This is absurdly politically vindictive transfer. Many feel that the absence of the Chief Secretary and CM Mamata Banerjee has infuriated the central leadership more than ever, which resulted to this step. CM Mamata Banerjee came out in public domain and has clearly said that she asked the Prime Minister 3 times for permission to leave, as she was already visiting the affected areas of Cyclone Yas and she had to attend an important administrative matter related to relief and restoration of the devastation unleashed by Yas.
We entered the room with their permission, and there we said, look, Prime Minister, we have to go to Digha. The weather is not good. We are coming from too far. We have already visited the cyclone affected areas like Sandeshkhali, Hingalganj, Minakha, Harwa. Then we went to Sagar, Namkhana, Pathor Protima. We have visited, and after that it was very difficult to come to Kalaikunda. The weather was not permitted. Instead of that, we have taken risk because to meet you. So we came from Kalaikunda, from Sagar to Kalaikunda, and from here we have to go to Digha. So if you don't mind, sir, we want to hand over you the briefing of the regarding cyclone and our project report, and whatever we have the report received till now, we want to hand over to you. That's why we came to meet you. Then I hand over it to Prime Minister, and he has taken it. And then I said, sir, with your kind permission, may I leave? Because our weather is not good, so I have to go to Digha because we have the meeting is been fixed there.
Many also feel that the Prime Minister could have requested the Chief Minister to accompany him while on aerial survey of the affected areas, and she would have compiled. Although this did not happen, and according to her, her copter was kept on hold for 20 minutes by the ATC, and she was told by the SPG that she could get time from the PM after an hour.
But whose fault it is? When we went to Sagar, you can ask the local reporters, the administration and ATC control. We have got the information that we have to wait 20 minutes there, because Prime Minister helicopter will be landing there, and after we'll get the permission.
The meeting, according to her words, originally between the CM and the PM, which was later changed to PM with the governor, BJP ministers and the opposition.
It's a fact that there was no need to sit there that time, because the meeting, earlier it was decided PM and CM, but later on it was totally revised list has been given, where Honorable Governor, Central Minister I have no objection, then MLA, then opposition leader, what they mean. So the big BJP party and I am alone. And the meeting is not PM, Prime Minister, Chief Minister.
Where are we heading? Are we moving out of democracy and heading to autocracy? A question that is now on the minds of many who fear the worst in the coming future.